Hello Red Devils, MUFC Legend here and I'm back again with another video. So Manchester United play Chelsea in the FA Cup round, and it will be a difficult game in my opinion, purely because of the fact that Chelsea were humiliated by Manchester City and they will be looking to bounce back. Similarly, Man United were beaten by Paris Saint-Germain and we will be looking to bounce back. So it will be a bounce back game for both clubs. And although Chelsea did play in Europa League, but that doesn't really count because the team that they put out wasn't the strongest team. But Manchester United, Chelsea, they both had big defeats against two very good opposition in Manchester City for Chelsea and PSG for Manchester United. So this game is shaping up to be a really exciting game, and it's the FA Cup to add to the excitement. And hopefully Manchester United get through. But unfortunately, there has been some injury news. So Anthony Martial and Jesse Lingard have been ruled out for 3 weeks. So they're going to be injured for up to 3 to 4 weeks, and that is very disappointing news to hear because they have been the two key players for Solskjaer and his plans and his game plans, the way we attack games with pace, movement, energy. That's what Anthony Martial and Jesse Lingard provided, and them two being injured, it really does hurt the team, because we don't really have players like them and we have to look to our academy for players like them. I don't think our academy players will start, but I do think that Angel Gomez and Tai Chong will be in the bench against Chelsea, and I do believe they will come on at some point in the match. Mason Greenwood was going to be called up, but Greenwood unfortunately is injured, so otherwise that would have been a fantastic opportunity for Greenwood to get show the world how good he is, but Greenwood is injured. So I do think the academy players that will be on the bench will be Tai Chong and Angel Gomez. But anyway, let me get straight into the predicted lineup. So Sergio Romero in goal. So Solskjaer against Arsenal, he played Sergio Romero, although people were thinking he would play David De Gea, but he didn't do that. He stuck to his principles and he rotated the goalkeeper. So I do think against Chelsea, because it's the FA Cup, I do think he will rotate. So Sergio Romero in goal. Now I've gone for a change in formation. Because of the players' injuries that we have, we need to change the formation to accommodate two players. So obviously Luke Shaw, Lindelof, and I would bring in Phil Jones instead of Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly had a poor game against PSG, and recently, every time Eric Bailly has come in, I think he's had a poor game. And I do think that Phil Jones at this moment in time, he's on form, and Eric Bailly isn't. So I would drop Eric Bailly and bring in Phil Jones alongside Victor Lindelof. And when these two have played alongside each other this season, we have looked pretty good. So I would bring in Phil Jones. I would keep Ashley Young a right back. Although he was at fault for many of the goal against Di Maria, the assist that Di Maria provided for Mbappe, Ashley Young is just positionally, he's not a right back. So he got caught out. But, against Chelsea, Ashley Young knows what it means to beat these type of players. He's got the experience in a FA Cup round. So I would bring Ashley Young, obviously keep him in the team. Now, obviously, Nemanja Matic, he has to be in there. He's a rock for us. Tackling, passing, he's really good. So I would play him in the centre defensive mid position. Now, the midfield obviously would remain the same with Herrera and Paul Pogba, but I would slightly shift the formation to accommodate Juan Mata in the centre attacking mid position, and then I would play Rashford and Romelu Lukaku up front. So it's a 4-1-2-1-2 formation with a diamond, and I think this is the best formation because of our injuries to Anthony Martial and Jesse Lingard, to accommodate Mata and Romelu Lukaku, because them two, although they looked okay, they still look better than Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez was very poor against PSG, and I really, I'm not sure what's wrong with him, but I don't want to start him against Chelsea. I would rather start Mata and Romelu Lukaku, and I think this formation could work against Chelsea, because on the counter we got Lukaku and Rashford up front, and we got Mata in behind them that that could look at those passes and with the space in behind, and it could be a really good tactic to employ against Chelsea. That's what Manchester City did. They exploited the positions in behind Chelsea's back line and they got the goals in. So that's what Man United could do similarly to that, with Mata being the key provider and obviously Pogba as well. But I think this is our strongest team now based on the injuries, because it's an unfortunate timing for the injuries to Martial and Jesse Lingard, because they were gaining some form, some momentum, and the team looked strong, but unfortunately they're injured. So this is the team that I would predict to face Chelsea in the FA Cup. So anyways, it's been MUFC Legend. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.
I